All right, guys. So next we're gonna look at the equation of an oblique line or of a type of oblique line, because there's at least one more type. Guys, y is equal to mx plus c is the general format of a linear equation. The graph of a linear equation is a straight line. So here in this diagram, I have a sketch of an oblique line. Um, um, so this passes, now the equation of the line is y is equal to mx plus c. That is general. General meaning that this line is representing all lines. So it's sort of like saying girl. When you say girl, you're basically talking about everybody who is of a particular gender. So this is a general format. The point where the line cuts the y-axis, is called the y-intercept. The point where this straight line, this is the straight line, the point where the straight line cuts the y-axis is called the y-intercept. Now, the y-axis is the vertical line. This is the vertical line, x is equal to 0. So this is x is equal to 0. This is the horizontal line. This is the horizontal line, y is equal to c. Why c? Because it passes through c on the y-axis. So guys, once it is in this form, once in the form y is equal to mx plus c, m, the number in front of x is the gradient, and c, the n is the y-intercept, and 0c are the coordinates of the y-intercept. So c, it's on the next page, is the y-intercept, and 0c are the coordinates of the y-intercept. Why? Because the y-intercept is on the vertical line, x is equal to 0, and it's on the horizontal line, y is equal to c. So the coordinates of the y-intercept is 0c. So guys, let us say for argument's sake now, we have a line y is equal to, let us say, a half x plus 5. If we have a line now y is equal to mx plus c is general. Y is equal to mx plus c is general. It's sort of like somebody says, girl, very general. Y is equal to a half x plus 5 is specific. It's sort of like somebody saying, Janelle Ellis. Now, the difference between y is equal to mx plus c and y is equal to a half x plus 5 is that I know what m is and what c is. So just like how Janelle's name, Janelle Ellis, makes her unique, the gradient and the y-intercept makes a straight line unique. Guys, once in the form y is equal to mx plus c, the number in front of x is m, and it is the gradient. The number at the end is c, is the y-intercept, and that is 5. Now, the y-intercept is on the y-axis, so 0, 5 are the coordinates. All right, too many O's. Coordinates of the y-intercept. All right. So, guys, Um, the general format of an oblique line, of the equation of an oblique line, is y is equal to mx plus c. An oblique straight line, that's general. Once you know m and c, it becomes specific, and 0, c are the coordinates of the y-intercept. So c is the y-intercept, as I said before, and 0, c are the coordinates of the y-intercept. Guys, the y-intercept is where the graph cuts the y-axis.